We are live here on Radio 104.5. Every Friday, we bring in a new local band. And sometimes it's a band we've seen before, some old friends. Sometimes we bring in new friends, and it is definitely the case today. The band I want you to check out is from right down the street in the Lancaster area, kind of over there. Mm-hmm. Funny story. The first time I did one of these was for a band that I said was from Lancaster. And they were like, it's Lancaster. I was like, I'm new here. Okay, so thanks. So anyway, these guys are from that area. I want you to check them out. This is The Wild Wild on Radio 104.5.
All right, this is When You Were Young.
You sit there in your heartache, waiting on some beautiful boy to save you from your old ways. You play forgiveness, watch it now, here he comes. He doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagine when young. Can we climb this mountain? I don't know. Higher now than ever before. I know we can make it if we take it slow. Let's take it easy, easy now. Watch it go. We're burning down the highway, skyline over back of a hurricane. It started turning you. We're young. When you were young. Sometimes you close your eyes and see the place where you used to be when you were young. Your feet every once in a little while. See, it doesn't look a thing like Jesus, but he talks like a gentleman, like you imagine you with your. Like you imagine you were young. You say he doesn't look a thing like Jesus. No, he doesn't look a thing like Jesus. But more than you'll ever know.
Wild Wild on Radio 104.5, covering The Killers. I love that version. I love what you did with that. It's definitely The Killers, but it's just kind of like a light, airy, driving through the desert kind of version of The Killers. I dig it.
Thank you.
So what's coming up for The Wild Wild? I mean, I know there's a lot of things.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, so we have a show in New York.
Okay.
At the Rockwood Music Hall.
Okay.
On the 4th of May. And so everyone should come.
Everyone should come.
Everybody.
Just get on that train and
get
make
on the
it
train,
happen.
Just go north.
Okay. And I'm sure there's going to be some Philly shows in the area. Mm-hmm. What's the best place to track you guys down if they're trying to keep tabs on the Wild Wild?
You can follow me on Twitter and as well as Instagram. Because my Instagram is awesome.
And, everybody, people tell you, oh, dude, my Instagram, man.
I'm not trying to be prideful, but it's pretty dope.
But yeah, you showed me some stuff on your Instagram that I didn't even know was feasibly possible. So if you look, just go to the Wild Wild on Instagram and you'll see some spaced out stuff. It's awesome. And if you do follow them on Twitter, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to see a lot of pineapple emojis. So just
tons.
let it happen.
All day.
Just
Yeah.
let it happen. So I wanted to kind of go into a little bit of a backstory because you're not traditionally from the area. You've kind of been
travel.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell me about this.
Yeah, so when I was a teenager, 18, I just took my car. I'm from the Midwest, and then I just drove my car to Venice Beach, left it there, and then just started hitchhiking up the coast of California for a couple years. So living on beaches, sleeping on piers, pretty fun.
And writing a lot?
Yeah,
Like,
riding, playing music on the streets for, a little food here and there.
maybe some tacos.
Exactly.
Maybe not. It's
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then from there, then you kind of landed.
All over the place. I've been to New Orleans and back to Illinois and back to California. And my wife and I just recently moved to the Lancaster area back. But we have tons of friends there, a studio that we all work out of together. And yeah, it's pretty dope.
Nice. Okay. Well, let's get to one of your own here. Okay. And when you suggested you were going to play the Killers, I was like, of course, because the titles are so close. I'll let you go ahead and introduce this track.
Yeah, this is When We Were Young.
Yeah. This is the Wild Wild live on Radio 104.5.
1, 2.
Do you remember when we were young? Life was so simple, we just had fun. Do you remember when we were small? And everything around us was so much taller, yeah. Gotta remember when we were young. All that we wanted was the sun. We don't wanna grow cold, we don't wanna grow old. So just remember we were young. Do you remember when we were kids? And all that we wanted was to go outside with our friends. Do you remember falling in love? Passing notes in 6th grade, I got detention every day. Gotta remember when we were younger, and all that we wanted was each other. We don't wanna grow cold, we don't wanna grow old. So just remember when we were young. I would remember when we were younger, and all that we wanted, all that I wanted, all that I wanted. You don't wanna grow cold, you don't wanna grow old. So just remember when we were young.
A very stripped down version of the Wild Wild. If you haven't heard this track yet, it's called When We Were Young, and you might have heard it on Radio 104.5. And no, they don't have a Philly date, but they're coming. They're coming. Those Philly dates are coming, and you might see them as Radio 104.5 shows because we're gonna keep tabs on you. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Cool. Again, they're live at the Landmark Americana Performance Studio. They're on Radio 104.5.